So understand, here at Defenders, usually I put out some hard tests, hard qualifications, and we do some stuff that's hard for a lot of people, right? Oftentimes they're hard for me, right? I'm still not the world's greatest shooter. I'm working on it, but I'm not there yet. So understand, this is a little bit, I'd tell you, lower standard, not nearly as hard as what's out there, but this is a Department of Safety thing from the state of Arizona. So I want you to just see something that standard everyday normal people should be able to do, and this is one of the tests that are there.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for, I mean, we saw it online, wanted to
try it out. Okay, we're in Arizona, might as well do something that's officially for Arizona. Hey, this is Adam Winch with Defenders USA. So we're here with Michael, and Michael's going to introduce to us something that we're going to try to shoot, right? And this is the target, so I'll let him explain it. He knows what we're doing. I really don't.
Yeah, we were looking at this online from the Arizona Department of Public Safety. Their armed guard 16-hour course.
Okay.
Out of 50 rounds, 5 points each. They require a 70% pass-fail.
Okay, so 70% is pass-fail. All right, I'm going to try to hold myself to 100, but okay.
Points that count, each round counts as 5 points. If it hits in the gray, it counts as 5 points.
So anywhere in the gray. All right, so what if it barely breaks the line? Is that in or out?
That's in.
Okay, so if it's touching the line or grease ring, it's touch. Okay, so gray anywhere. So in a sense, notice these boxes here, ignore those, it's just the gray. Okay, what else?
If it hits in the black, it counts as a completed shot, but 0 points.
Okay, so no points. Okay, all right.
And if it hits in the white, but it does hit the black, that counts as a shot.
So it's in the black still.
But anything in the white is a disqualification.
Okay, so even one shot in the white out of all these 50, you're done.
DQ.
Okay, so but you can get 30% of whatever it is in the black and still pass. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
On the standard, and we're using. It says you can use a DQ 15 or TQ 19.
Okay, so we're using target 19 here.
Target 19. That's one we're going to be shooting.
So wait a minute. So you say we start at 15 yards?
Start at 15 yards.
Okay.
Start at 15-yard line. First shot is from the holster. 2 rounds, 10 seconds.
10 seconds, 2 rounds. Okay. So folks, we're right at the targets, and we've already marked out. And I'll be shooting at this target here. You can see my name up there. Okay. So we're going to go out to 15 yards, and we've already pre-marked out the 15 yards, which is all the way back here. So you can see the orange mark on the ground down there by Mike, and the targets are up there. So I'll be at 15, and you said I have 10 seconds.
You have 10 seconds. So we have 2 positions we're going to be going in. One is drop from the holster.
Okay.
Right. This particular test doesn't matter if you are external, concealed.
Okay.
It just means that you're from the holster. If you carry concealed and you open it, that's still okay for this particular test.
Okay.
It just means from a holster.
Okay.
Second position we will be firing from is from a ready position.
Okay.
Right, ready position is muzzle level downrange.
Okay, so level downrange. So not down here.
Not down here.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's give it a try. Let's see. All right. So how much time? 2 shots?
Shooter, from the holster, we're going to be firing 2 shots in 10 seconds.
Okay, I have a randomized shot clock. Well, I'll tell you what the times are, and I'll let you know if their hits are there or not. Here we go, on the beat.
Shooter, from the ready position.
Ready.
You're going to be firing 2 rounds in 9 seconds.
9 seconds, okay. On the beat, stand by.
Shooter, from the ready position, 2 rounds in 9 seconds.
2 rounds in 9 seconds. Okay, here we go, on the beep. Okay, so 10 yards is here.
Shooter, from the holster, 3 rounds in 7 seconds.
Okay, 3 rounds, 7 seconds. Here we go, on the beat.
Shooter from the ready position. 3 rounds in 6 seconds.
3 rounds, 6 seconds. Here we go, from 10 yards.
Shooter from the holster. 2 rounds in 6 seconds.
2 rounds, 6 seconds. Here we go. Stand by.
From the ready position. 1 round in 4 seconds.
Hang on a second. Okay, so 1 round, 4 seconds. All right, here we go. 1 round. Oh, ready position. 1 round, 4 seconds. Stand by.
From 10 yards. From the holster. 2 rounds in 6 seconds.
From what distance?
10 yards.
10 yards. All right.
2 rounds, 6 seconds.
2 rounds, 6 seconds.
From the holster.
Here we go. Stand by.
Ten yards. From the ready position. 1 round, 4 seconds.
Ready position, 1 round, 4 seconds. Stand by.
All right, now we're going to be moving up to 7 yards.
7 yards.
From the holster, 3 rounds in 8 seconds.
3 rounds in 8 seconds. Okay, here we go. 3 rounds, 8 seconds. Stand by.
The ready position, 3 rounds, 7 seconds.
3 rounds, 7 seconds from 7 yards.
We are from the holster, 3 rounds in 8 seconds.
3 rounds, 8 seconds. 7 yards. Stand by.
We're gonna do our reload.
Okay.
So I like to stage my magazines because it's gonna mimic a dry gun.
Okay.
So I want you to have 1 in the chamber, 2 in the magazine.
Okay, 1 in the chamber, 2 in the magazine.
All right. So from the ready position, we're gonna fire 3,
3,
reload, fire 2.
fire 2. So 3, 2.
3, 2.
Okay, how much time?
We have 20 seconds.
20 seconds to do this. 20 seconds. 3 and 2, 20 seconds. All right, here we go. Stand by.
From the ready position.
Oh, from the ready.
position.
Oh, that's like cheating. Okay, here we go. 20 seconds. Stand by.
Now we run up to 5 yards.
5 yards it is.
From the holster, 2 rounds, 4 seconds.
2 rounds, 4 seconds. So 4 seconds, 2 rounds. Okay, from the holster, we're at 5 yards, 2 rounds in 4 seconds. Stand by.
The ready position, 2 rounds, 3 seconds.
2 rounds, 3 seconds. Stand by.
The ready position, 2 rounds, 3 seconds.
2 rounds, 3 seconds. Stand by.
Now
Okay,
we run up to the 3 yard line.
3 yards.
And here we're going to be from the holster, 2 rounds, 4 seconds.
2 rounds, 4 seconds. 2 rounds, 4 seconds. Stand by. Two rounds?
2 rounds.
So that was 3, 4. 4 seconds.
Oh.
So 374.
Am I disqualified?
So no, you just put 4 in them.
From the ready position, 2 rounds, 3 seconds.
2 rounds, 3 seconds. Stand by.
From the ready position, 2 shots, 3 seconds.
2 shots, 3 seconds. Stand by. Okay.
From the holster, 2 rounds, 4 seconds.
2 rounds, 4 seconds. Stand by.
From the ready position, 2 rounds, 3 seconds.
2 rounds, 3 seconds.
From the ready position, 2 rounds, 3 seconds.
2 rounds, 3 seconds.
Mr. Holes, you have passed with 100% today. Right
Nice, nice. And you're using a gun you don't normally use, right? Or is that your normal gun?
No, I just got it. This is my
Just got it.
second time shooting.
So just got the gun, second time shooting. Let's take a look at his target. I mean, look at that. He chewed this thing up. So like I said, we got a sniper on our hands here.
Mr. Acton, you have passed with 100%.
Okay, so he had a 100% pass on that. Okay, so, oh, now he's hiding from us. So let's take a look at his target. Okay, so you can see his target down here. And he's got one down here because he's still upset about prison, right?
Hey, I felt
and then
like I was...
everything's inside. Everything's inside, so it's clean. Yes, sir, go ahead. You felt like what?
I felt like I was more consistent on my grip and everything as I shot.
You spent time.
Right.
You spent the time. I could tell really working on building it. What was cool is you were thinking about what you were doing.
Yeah.
You could tell. Oops. You could tell you were thinking it through, and making sure everything was there. So, hey, tough little test when all of a sudden you got timers, peoples, and worse, the weight of a camera adds a lot to stuff. It just does. I love it when I turn off the camera and just shoot. I always do better, it seems.
Mr. Adam, we are complete with the test. You've scored 100%.
100%. Whoa, okay, so let's go take a look at the target. It's their armed security guard firearms training test. Okay, so it's the qualification to be an armed security guard in Arizona. The entire target area is the gray, right? Imagine this box isn't here, that thing's right there. As long as it's in the gray, it still counts 100%. I don't like that, I hate that, but government, you know, they always go for the low standard, okay? Anything out here in the black would have been a hit, though it doesn't count, okay? But anything out here is a DQ that's in the white. So anyways, when you look at this, I mean, really, it's this. I mean, if you hit anywhere in there for most people, that's gonna do the Lord's work. I like this stuff, that's better. It tends to stop behaviors more than just nicking stuff up here, but this is their qual, this is their test. It looks like I got 100% on it. I think the time standards are a bit generous, but I think it's a good, can we say a good qualification for average Joe Jane gun carrier to go by. So if you're looking for something as just a standard concealed carry holder, even a police officer or whomever, and you just want something that's not a ridiculously crazy hard test, but something that is literally governmented accepted and government mandated, at least in one government, I think it's a pretty good test. So anyways, I was glad to run this, and looks like I did okay. So one last thing for you. Biggest thing I want you to notice here is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down my name, okay, and I'm going to put down today's date. And now that it's named and who did it and what the passing qual was, right? I need a 70 out of 100 to pass. I got 100 on it. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to take a picture of this entire thing along with my name and the date time stamp of this, and I'm going to drop it into my phone into an album that I've listed as targets. I don't even know where I put my phone. but I'm gonna drop it in there, and I have hundreds and hundreds of targets of anything that's a scored quantified test in there to show my training journey, okay? Here's why I'm telling you this. I'm gonna ask you to start doing this. You as the gun carrier, if you're ever carrying a gun and you take tests, you should be recording these. So later, if let's say 10 years from now, you gotta use this gun defensive life, you can show to your attorney, and your attorney is going to decide whether or not to use your scored and quantified test that you take to help you in your own defense, in the criminal case if need be, in the civil case if need be, and for those of you who this might apply to, the administrative case that you might need to use this in. So always, on anything quantified or scored, take pictures, you know, your name, date, time, what the actual test is, what your passing score is, and guess what, boys and girls, even if you don't pass the test, you do just completely awful. Even bad targets can help explain things legally later. Good targets can help explain things legally later. It also can be used against you, but it can mostly be used for you, and I'd strongly, from a legal perspective, start preparing for your own defense later by doing doing a recording of some type. And I do it digitally, and I save it to the cloud, so I've got it for later, even 10 years from now, to give to my attorney. I'd challenge you to do the same thing.